Hi, welcome back to the Spamless Gamer. We're playing NES games in the rough order they came out in. Today we're playing Afterburner. We're playing a game called Baby Boomer and Captain Comic, The Adventure. So our first game is Afterburner, which came out in 1989. And it's a Tengen game, which was Atari's name for games they put out on the NES to get around some of Nintendo's restrictions on how many games you could publish on their system. Oh, in the skies, the F-14 Thundercat. It's the fastest, meanest set of wings ever to slice through the air, and you're flying it. That's not a good sign. The action in the supercharged game is so intense, the graphics are so real, you'll sweat bullets as bogies fill the sides. Sides? Surely that's sky. Oh, skies. Okay. Get vertigo from going vertical. The rush you feel is pulling heavy G's as you try to evade lightning-fast missiles and tracers. Feel your adrenaline pumping as your radar locks into multiple targets and sidewinders blow them out of the sky. When you feel the need for speed, go supersonic with Afterburner. Clearly inspired by Pop Gun? Pop Gun. That's a new one. Okay, so let's get into the game. So fast facts for this, I forgot those. It was made by Sega, and there was a sit-down version in arcades that was pretty cool. So this is a port, apparently from Atari. Oh, I don't like that horizon. That is trippy. The arcade game was very fun. Very cool, especially if you could get your arcade had the sit-down version. But I gotta say, I think as far as the home port here, I'd rather play the Top Gun NES game. Because this dancing horizon is really annoying. Yeah, it's kind of throwing me. Oh good, we've reached stage 2. I'm dead. Ready? No. I'm upside down. Spinning, that's a good trick. Yay! I'm no Tom Cruise, I'm not even Goose. Oh, exploding. Yeah, this is I want to say this is a bad port, because it's an NES, what are you going to do? But it doesn't capture the funness that the arcade game had. At least it doesn't have the annoying landing on an aircraft carrier and refueling scenes that we had in Top Gun on the NES. Yep. It's more of the same, just different backgrounds and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and rate it. So, Afterburner graphics aren't bad. They're not better than Top Gun, although I do like there is a ground. I don't like the way the horizon moves around. But I did give the graphics a 3.5. Sound is a 3. Music, a 5. Story, I mean, there really was no story. It was just kind of like, here's a plane, kill stuff. So that gets a 1. Controls, a 3.5. Funness, a 2.5. Doesn't hold my attention. 2.5 overall. Afterburner will get a 3, and let's move on to the next game. Alright, so our next game today is Baby Boomer for the NES, which came out in 1989. And we have a box here with a snake trying to kill a baby, and got a bat being zapped by a crazy man with a zapper gun and a propeller hat on, and a baby and a spider. And look, it's the best rated light gun game. I guess there is no more to know. This is the best light gun game ever by Color Dreams. Baby Boomer, the ultimate test in marksmanship, challenges you to save Boomer from the world's perils. All right, Boomer. A seamlessly endless chase kicks you into a shooting frenzy to save Baby Boomer. Contrasting worlds of terrifying critters and countless surprises in a backdrop of cliffs, canyons, and caves keeps you at the edge of your seat. Get ready to shift into high gear as Boomer leads you from the Golden Park to the gruesome cemetery. Take your pick of escorting Boomer up the region of heavenly clouds or down to the evil caverns. From there, a panic sets in as you follow Boomer through the crypts, the mineshaft, and the waterwork worlds, if you can find them. Lots of capitalization going on there. Discovering secrets and tricks is part of the fun and gives you an edge over other players. Only with steady hands, split-second reflexes, and a little luck can you overcome the overwhelming variety of enemies and obstacles. A surprising ending awaits those accomplishing few who can complete the game. This is, without a doubt, the best-rated light gun game. High-resolution graphics and additional hints list available by mail order. I will not be sending away for hints for this crappy game. So this game was made by Color Dreams, who made they made knockoff unlicensed Atari games. So this game is one of the early ones before they switched to the niche market of making biblical-based games. So this one was before that, so they came in these ugly blue cartridges. This is Baby Boomer. Pull trigger or press start to begin. Help Baby Boomer find his mom. Don't shoot the nuggets. 12F. Okay. First thing I did was shoot a nugget. I shot that thing. Am I supposed to, like... Oh, boy. Stupid. Hey! So I got a milk meter up the top. That's cool. A plus start. Game over. A plus start to begin? What? Move gun sight with control. Press A to fire. Oh, so 2 players can play because they want to. Show me 2 brothers or friends who were excited to play this game together. Yeah, you get that stupid baby. He's only got 1 nugget anyway. Now the thing drops out of the tree. Yeah, this is just memorization. You just gotta know where things are gonna come from. Jumping spider. But I can't hit it. You were really bad. Graphics 2, sound 1.5, music a 1, story a 0.5, controls the zapper gun game. It's not too complicated. For funness, half a 1. I don't think it's the highest rated light gun game, guys. Does it hold my attention? Nope. Overall, I'm giving Baby Boomer a 1.25. And that was Baby Boomer. Yay, let's move on to the last game. Okay, our last game today is The Adventures of Captain Comic. So Captain Comic here came out in 1989. Box art shows a kind of cartoony looking box. It's got a crown and some coins and a gem and a crazy mad bee back there looking at your goofy space guy. Is that kind of a gremlin thing? Good. Rave reviews. This game has rave reviews. Color Dreams. Colorful and well thought out arcade style game. That's from Game Player's evaluation of Captain Comic PC version. They have been stolen. Oh no, what? The legendary treasures of Osmic. Oh, and hidden somewhere in the 8 deceptively beautiful and mystical lands of Tambai and its moon. You must find the tools to overcome treacherous obstacles in your quest. This is no laughing matter. I'll stop laughing. Yet, you must be light-hearted and quite out of your mind to take on this job. Insane ravens, blood-sucking bats, spinning wraiths, and living electrical masses have been reported on a ruined planet still beautiful beyond belief. Only you, Captain Comic, armed with nothing but your sense of humor and easygoing character, can survive all that lies ahead. You can't lose your cool, and you must keep on your toes across the broken bridges of Lake Siri. I'm sorry. Ignore that. And the Tabian Moon, and the Rocky Forest, and the Cave of the Blind Toads, and the Killer Bee Shed. The Killer Bee Shed. Oh, don't laugh. Don't laugh. And the Haunted Castle. You were destined to take on this adventure. The planet of Osmic waits to hear your victory laugh. But I'm not supposed to laugh. Clever combination of fantasy and puzzle solving. Once you try Captain Comic, you will be addicted. PC Resources Evaluation, Captain Comic's PC version. This is the one experience you really don't want to miss. From Computing Now! Cool. So this game, it was published by Color Dreams, who made unlicensed games on the Nintendo, known for be pretty bad games. Later made a bunch of biblical games, but this particular game was made by Michael Denio, and it was an early shareware game that was trying to be like an arcade game, and it inspired later games like Commander King and stuff. So it kind of inspired a lot of things, and you could say that if this didn't exist, that maybe Captain King wouldn't exist, which means maybe, you know, the whole shareware thing, and we eventually got Doom out of, and Quake, and, you know, who knows what would have happened. So this game, not this version of this game, but this game actually has a kind of an important place in PC game history. It's got a nice little title screen. Programming, Michael Denio. Graphics by A.R. Henderson. So it's almost unfair to judge this, you know, because by the time the Nintendo came out, we kind of figured out what platformers were and controls and stuff. So, do I have a gun? Can I shoot? It looks like I can just jump. Oh, now I can shoot. Okay, I had to find a gun. I was very ill prepared for this mission on this alien planet. Yeah, I mean, in comparison to, like, you know, other DOS games and NES games, not so great, but I suppose there was a time when this was pretty impressive with the scrolling action. So good at this game. But yeah, you can kind of see the inspiration that, you know, Commander King came from this. Oh, a shield. You just died. I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna cheat. Why not? This is an unlicensed game. It doesn't matter if I cheat. Why are birds in video games always the worst? And actually, if you look at them, they're not really attacking me. They're just kind of minding their own business. So maybe I'm the bad guy. Nope. Okay, they are attacking me now. Maybe it's because I killed their family. Again, I'm the bad guy. I'm the evil invader. Does it ever end this level? Does it keep going forever? I kind of thought maybe I'd go to the end of this level, but I don't know. Well, it did start me a little later, so let's keep going. Let's see what this game has to offer us, the gamer. Let's not do that, though. Oh my goodness. Have you ever played a game before? Oh, wait, the key. I can't be bothered to jump back up there. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Classic music. I know this song. This game was written for this. This song was written for this game. I never knew that. Ooh, gun upgrade. I will destroy everything in my path. That was a short level. Oh. Flight of the Bumblebees on the Nintendo. That's funny. You know, now that in this setting with this song, it's almost like the Mario Level 4 music. You know, Super Mario Brothers, the castle stages. I wonder if there's any connection. I mean, this game originally came out in 1988 on PC DOS, so I don't think there's a connection, but there could be. What? What? Wait a minute. Where do I go from here? To quote Axl Rose, where do I go now? Okay. So, Captain Comic. Graphics for the NES, they're not half bad. 3.5. Sound is okay. A 3. Music, it's not original music, but it's decent. It serves its purpose. A story, they had an attempt at a story. 2.5. Controls aren't too bad. Funness, 3.5. Does it hold my attention? 3.5. Overall, Captain Comic The Adventure, which this might end up being the highest rated Color Dreams game we ever do. I'm going to give it a 4. And that's it. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next game.